Now, I haven't addressed the chromatic nature of the chromatic harmonica yet. It's just about time. When we play holes 1 or 5, depending on your harmonica, there's this button. And when you hit it, you get a harmonica that's a half step higher. So let me play Joy to the World in C sharp now. Now you may not have noticed something unless you're paying attention, and that is that I'm not in C anymore. I'm in C sharp. And that's because I pressed the button in and simply played everything that I had played before on the C harmonica a half step higher. There's actually another harmonica here on the bottom and one on top. There's two different plates. So the one on top plays in C and the one on the bottom plays in C at C sharp. Now I bebopped that one too, so it's a C7, C sharp 7 chord, which is fine by me, but you probably, being a beginner, will not want to do that. Oh, I don't know. I think that's the time when you have to do that, is when you're a beginner, because I played chromatic for probably 18 months before I decided to go whole hog on this bebop thing, and I think the best time to start is now, right now. Get a file out and change the tuning of your harmonica, or send it to Bill Rommel in Las Vegas, Nevada, because he'll take care of it for you too. Or send it to me, Gary Lehman in San Diego, California, and I'll do it for you. It's just a lot smarter for playing in keys other than C. Okay, so back to this thing. On the whole, I'm just going to start referring to it as 1, even though it's 5 on this one, because if you've got a 12-hole harmonica, it almost certainly is hole 1. Blow button, draw button are the 4 notes that are on that hole. C, C sharp, D, E flat, and back down again. The next hole is the E and F button hole. And you can get the F with the button on the blow. Same as the draw. The draw has the F sharp because, of course, F with the button is F sharp. So now holes 1 and 2. Hole 3 is G. Sorry, that note. The notes are G, G sharp, A, B flat. So now our 3 holes together. And then the last 2 notes are B natural and C. On your harmonica, it's a draw 4. And then blow 4. And that completes the octave. Octaves are 4 holes on a chromatic harmonica. And you can get all the notes of the scale. On this harmonica, I put the slide in to get the C, or I moved to hole 5. Wonder what I do. I don't know. I'll figure it out, though. As far as for you, my newbie chromatic buddy, there are scales other than C on this chromatic harmonica. I'm just going to give you 2 real quick because I feel like that's the real strength of the chromatic harmonica, is being able to play in keys, in tonal centers, other than the one you started in. Because that's the nature of modern music. Not of trance music, not of folk music, but of music that moves beyond the predictable. You want to be able to play notes outside the key center. Refer to the circle of fifths. to be able to figure out what those scales are and how you move gracefully, elegantly, and mysteriously but elegantly into other keys, because that's really cool and I like being able to do it. Circle of fifths. Google it, or better yet, go to a public library. So the two keys, scales, that I recommend to start with on the chromatic harmonica, C is good, but I don't like playing in C on a C harmonica. It just doesn't feel right, because there's too many blow notes. And the transitions aren't smooth for me the way I like it to be. Now, I'm no expert on the chromatic harmonica, but I am making this video, so I'm your guy. The two scales that I recommend that you practice are G and F, and here's how you do it. Hole number 5 has C and D. Those notes will be in our F scale, but we don't start there. So let's start on hole number 2 as a draw. That's an F. So you draw number 2, blow number 3, draw number 3, and put the button in on number 3 to get the B flat. Now I don't have to. I can play the B flat as a given on hole 4, but you can't, so I'm not telling you to. Sort of I am, but I'm not. And the last 4 notes, C, D, E, F, are the same as you'd play with a C scale. In fact, all the notes of the F scale are the same as the C scale, except for that B flat instead of a B that I talked about. So here it is again. Draw 2, blow 3, draw 3, I'll start again. Draw 2, blow 3, draw 3, button in, draw 3, blow 4 or 5, or both at the same time. What a horrible sound that is. Draw 5, blow 6, draw 6, and that brings you back to Do in the key of F. I'll play it for you now. Doesn't look exactly like what you're going to do because I like that B flat.